Welcome to Agenda Edina, a news program summarizing the actions taken in these chambers that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. After more than 2 years of meetings, flip charts, and red pen markings, Edina's 2008 Comprehensive Plan has been approved. The Comprehensive Plan is meant to provide Edina with an outline for future development. The Metropolitan Council requires every city in the 7-county metro area to have such a plan, and state law requires that it be updated every 10 years. Edina's plan includes chapters on land use, transportation, wastewater, water supply, stormwater management, housing, and parks and recreation. After dozens of public meetings, the update was sent to the Metropolitan Council for review late last year. In August, they voted unanimously to approve Edina's comprehensive plan. The City Council adopted it in early September. The completed comprehensive plan will be managed by the City Council, which is required to consider its goals, policies, and programs when reviewing and setting city ordinances and policies. It will soon be easier to get a cup of coffee on the run in some Edina neighborhoods. Last month, the City Council approved an ordinance amendment that would allow restaurants to serve coffee, non-alcoholic beverages, pastries, and donuts through drive-through windows in certain planned commercial districts within the city. The change came on the heels of a request from a developer who would like to open a restaurant or coffee shop on Valley View Road in the space formerly occupied by Clancy's Pharmacy. John Waninger of Richards and Waninger LLC proposed offering coffee and pastry sales through an existing drive-through window, which required a change in the zoning ordinance. While no specific plan for the location is currently in place, the council approved the ordinance amendment subject to a number of conditions.
Correct.
A new law firm is coming to town, and with it comes plans to build a new 5-story office building in southwest Edina. Hellmuth and Johnson Law is proposing to build a 5-story, 35,000 square foot office building at 8050 West 78th Street. The existing 2.4-acre site, which is an odd shape and features significant wetlands, is currently vacant. The plan includes 3 stories of parking situated below 2 stories of office.
The majority of the 2.5 acres is going to remain green, and our parking will be within the building, and it will be structured parking, and I think it's a trend that's coming now. We're also going to have some green roof elements as well.
Setback variances were needed for portions of the building. Finding a unique hardship associated with the property and the request reasonable, the council approved the plan and variances in September. The City Council has recently begun work on the city's 2010 budget. Preliminary work puts that budget at just over $34 million. Total of all levies would increase by about $1.3 million, or 5.5%. As a result of the poor economy, the budget includes a wage freeze and 3 mandatory furlough days for all full-time city employees. 2 open positions in the police and public works departments will remain unfilled. Dial-a-ride funding has been removed, and a modified program will instead be offered by Hennepin County. Membership in metro cities has also been cut, and a 10% reduction has been proposed in human services funding. To reduce the fire department's budget, Edina's fire chief has proposed reduced training, inspection, and public education programs, which would save $75,000 in overtime wages. The Park and Recreation Director has removed nearly $20,000 from the budget by closing the ice skating rinks at Strockauer and Countryside Parks, temporarily eliminating 4 part-time summer positions and reducing its special events. A public hearing on the budget and levy will be held at 7 p.m. Tuesday, December 1st, during the council's regular meeting. The council will not act on the proposed budget and levy until December 15th. The Edina Art Center recently found itself in the national spotlight, hosting what could be referred to as the Super Bowl of tile. Edina 16's Brian Smith has the story.
Many cars travel through the city of Edina using Highway 62, but not too many of those passerbys really know the special events that happen in this tucked away building.
I've been really impressed with it. I think the center is just a wonderful place, and it's in such a beautiful area.
In September, the National Tile Conference was held here in Minnesota.
What about the Edina Art Center? Could we have the conference here?
Along with it came a tile show that brought artists from all over the country.
For something that's strictly tile, I think they're somewhat rare. So I definitely zero in when that's an option.
It's exciting to work with other artists and to be able to have a place that you can bring in a large body of work.
I think I was affected by all of them. I think everybody has a strength that I don't have, and I always enjoy seeing other people's approach to a similar art form to mine, and I always get new ideas from seeing what other people do.
This conference was more than just tile. It was getting to interact with the art and the artists.
The Edina Art Center is not a large art center, but I think it will be, from conferences that I've gone to, being that it's such this intimate, I think it will bring a really interesting twist to the conference.
This is Brian Smith reporting for Edina 16.
The Nature of Tile exhibition and the National Tile Conference both wrapped up in late September. In October, the Art Center is hosting its 25th annual Members Juried Exhibition. This annual event attracts artists from Edina and beyond to submit their best original art in any 2- or 3-dimensional media for exhibition, juried competition, and sale. Be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching this month's episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.